What's up, Digidestins? Did you hear the bell? That means it's another day in the Market Watch. So without further ado, let's dive in this video and talk about it. Oh no, another boring Market Watch, to be honest with you, until we get the next set released. I'm not going to cover anything on it right now because you know the drill. If it's not worth it in your eyes, it's not worth picking up now. So just wait till Friday at this point and just buy up the singles you need. Unless you have some major competitive tournament that you really need it, at that point, just go to your local game store. Hopefully it's within a reasonable thing, buy some boxes and hope that you pull enough of what you need. But, so let's get into this. What's going on here? We got XVMon pre-release stamps. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the pre-release stamps because they are vitally sometimes one of the key pieces you need. And they were selling for $30 a pop. Somebody just said, screw it, and bought all the rest of them. I'm waiting for the alternate art that eventually will come, probably as Gen Con promos, because they went with Wormmon and Vmon, both from the same set. So I expect next year will be probably either Stingmon or XVMon, and they'll just continue that trend and just give us a bunch of for Gen Con. But all in all, let's see. Europe side looking like 10 euros to 11 euros. Guys, if you are on the Europe side, move over to the Facebook Marketplace. I always say this, you could definitely remove these and boom, make some decent profit that way. Because if you list them for, let's say, 20s, we would buy them in a heartbeat. Wormmon. I wouldn't touch this pre-release stamp with a 10-foot pole, and it's starting to reflect that way. It's come down a lot, actually. This thing was quite expensive. It touched like 40 bucks at one point. Now it's starting to come down, and it's good to see it come down. Just don't invest into this. Wait for the Gen Con reprint. Europe side. Excuse me, Wormmon. I told you I wanted your brother, the one I like better. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. So taking a look though, we got 10s. Euros to 13 euros. Not a bad trade-off here. It's a good comparison to just see the gap a little bit. They're not too far behind. Like, we're a little bit by $7 basically, but that's not terrible. Now taking a look, Stingmon across time pre-release stamp. Same thing happened. Somebody bought 35s. Not a lot of people are budging on the Stingmon though. Just keep that in mind. I don't see investment long-term to actually invest into the pre-release stamp. Excuse me, twice in a row. How rude. Forget the R. Sting. Boop. There we go. We found you. Looking like 12s to 13s. Definitely a good feasible. Yeah, feasible. We're going for $13 a pop here. And that's kind of just how that goes. But it's really good to see where we're going with it. I think you guys on the Europe side definitely have the better deal right now. So if anybody that wants to make some quick profits and they want to kill their bank account just to pick these up, and one international, if it's from the same sellers, definitely helps out. Taking a look here though, we got Garurumon X Antibody for pre-release stamp. This card's seeing some movement. I know that the birdies kind of got second in Ulti Cup, if I remember correctly, or something like that. I heard some rumors that it got in a major event, got second E place. So, of course, that reflects it. People start buying when things seem good and then realize that it's just a terrible decision and just very lucky people. Just kidding. No. Good job on the bird person that played it. Good job, man. But yeah, sometimes it's just not always what you expect. Some decks just don't flow with people, even though it's a really good deck. Taking a look, Europe side, looking like 2 cents, 2 cents. This is the base one. I hate them. Let's just copy. Jeez Louise. Nobody do a drinking game of how many times I screw up a word or something like that. You'll be down an account within like 5 minutes. Europe side looking like €1 10 cents, €1 20 cents. Not terrible, could be a lot worse, but hey, birds are birds. The bird is the word. Dead or Alive and Next Adventure starting to cool off a little bit, just a wee bit. We got a light play here, a bunch of them. If you guys want to take the gamble, $9 a pop isn't bad for a pre-release stamp. You can definitely get some decent headway there. $3.38 ain't no way that stuck. But taking a look at it, 14s to 15s isn't as bad as it could seem. Europe side looking like €2.50, €6. God, this is terrible. But we will see what happens when Lucemon is at full power starting this weekend. Let's take a look. Jet Sylphie next Venture pre-release card of $17 and going up, boys and girls. You know why this is going up, right? Right. So the reason for this is plain and simple, $18 a pop for this pre-release stamp, and that is because of Ancient Garurumon. So it wants to play Jet Sylphie because Jet Sylphie plus that comboing in with its own Ancient Garurumon shenanigans, and then future Magna Garuru is going to definitely do some crazy shenanigans. And then we got Europe side looking like €7.31, €10, kind of going up though. Then we got Revelation of Rights pre-release stamps, $10 a pop. Hey, not bad. Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot more expensive. But hey, good to see that it's not busting that $16 to $17 range that it was for a few weeks back in last month. Let's take a look though. Europe side looking like €5 to €8. Not many listings though. You guys kind of are struggling a little bit. We'll see if this actually makes a reappearance in this coming format. Now let's take a look. Wings of Love, a pre-release stamp, showing some bump. You know, it happens when, especially if you guys are planning to play the Biomon deck, which Phoenixmon, it's not bad. It's a great card. And being the pre-release stamp you need, yeah, go for it. Europe side, though, looking like €1 to €2 going up, guys. People are picking this up. Not many listings for this pre-release stamp. Oof. Then let's take a look here. Coromon pre-release stamp. Gonzo, woof. Gone. We're sitting at $8 a pop. Ew. Europe side looking like €3 to €5 to €9. This isn't looking good. You guys are on almost buyout too. Omni Shoutmon X Antibody. Who's deciding to buy this? Who decided that? I mean, straight honest here. We're taking a look at it. We're at $3 a pop. Ew. I don't like it. You don't like it. We don't like it. Then Europe side looking like 20 cents, 43 cents. Not bad. Could be a lot worse. And then Demimera pre-release stamp, $4.70 going down, $5-ish. Make sure you get your copies. This one's actually pretty decent. Europe side looking like €2, €3. Rhino Kabuteri next adventure pre-release stamp, $17. And holding strong, actually. Not terrible. Could be a lot worse, but yeah, we're at Rhino Kabuteri on status. Europe side looking like €3, €5 to €6. And then Lonke Adastato. Lonke Adastato. Yeah. Whoever does the naming conventions, I hate you. $9, 14s. Yeah, even though there's an event pack version, which is probably the classified max rarity, the pre-release one's actually doing some decent movements. They're actually being bought consistently. The Europe side looking like €3 to €4. Not bad. Could be a lot worse. Taking a look at it. Now we're getting into the big boys. We're getting into real cards now, and we still got plenty left. $50 and going down. Good to see Magna X starting to cool off. It's kind of good. People are either just not liking the deck, and I'm kind of pushing for that, or they're just switching over to Numemon because Numemon's just the slightly better deck. Well, taking a look though, Europe side looking like 36 to 40 euros. And again, new set's about to drop. People want to flip their cards to make it so they can get the new set. And then taking a look here, Pyildramon, BT16, $17 to 18s. This boy is not coming down anytime soon. Europe side holding strong in the 10 euro range to 14s. Yeah, it's gonna be a little expensive for that playset. Terramon, guys, please explain to me what happened here. Who woke up and said, who hurt you? We're just gonna punish the people that want to play the Vortex deck. Well, that's what you kind of did here. Euro side looking like €7 to €8. Can't wait for the reprint. Then you have Shadramon promo. Not looking good, not looking healthy. We're not looking solid here. $30 a pop is not what I signed up for. Europe side looking like 27 to €30. Raremon promos, $44, and still climbing. We kind of expected this just because of 7 Great Demon Lords. Europe side looking like 34s to €45 range, not looking good. But Machinima alternate art, guys, starting to move up again. That hype, and the hype is going. It's gonna get out of here. So yeah, we're looking at almost close to $80 a pop, almost back to the $200 mark. Oof. Europe side 125, 130s, €200. Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode, Ace textured, the beginning 200s. Jeez, people are willing to pay that. God, I fear you guys. Let's bump it up. €180, €185. Not many people picking up besides like €100. Analog Youth Classic Collection EX07, still one of the best cards probably in that set. And I mean, if you can get a box for like $10, you made your money back by just buying that because you get your 2 Analog Youths. Europe side looking like €2 to €3. Mirai Dimensional Phase starting to go up, guys. That Masamon hype is getting there and is going to blow up in your face if you don't get your cards. Europe side looking like 15s to €16. Not looking good. Nightmon promo 113 starting to come down just a tad little bit. So going down to 13s range, which is not bad. Make sure you get your copies. You might want to test it. It's going to be one of those hit or miss. I do not know if this is going to actually see competitive play. Europe side looking like 10s to €16. Zubamon promo. Yeah, this is going to go up. The closer and closer we get, the more expensive this card's going to climb. Europe side looking like 13s to €20. I expected to actually crash and burn, to be honest with you. Patamon promo from the adventure boxes down to $4. Remember the original being like 50s, almost close to $50 range? Just kidding. Now it was like $30, $35s. That was just too much for this Pata. Europe side looking like €4 to €5, and How the Mighty is like on the low end. Leviathan Animal Coliseum EX05 bumping up. We're at $8 a pop, going close to $9. That 7 Great Demon Lord stuff is coming, ticking up. Europe side looking like 18s to €20. Oh god, this is terrible for you guys. Tyrant Kabuterimon going down, guys. I don't expect this to hold this long. If Shibamon actually dropped in BT17, I probably would have said the Shibamon Ace would have led to being some better results. But without the Shibamon Ace, I think the deck just is good. Don't get me wrong. If you can set up, get there. Your opponent's having a bad time. Outside of that, nothing too crazy. Europe side looking like €1 to €2. Saber Dramon promo. Bumping up. We're heading to 8. So make sure you get your copies before this thing goes way out of hand. Europe side looking like €8 to €11. Quartzmon Across Time BT12 going down. We're seeing it fall down. It's no longer as competitively relevant. We're at like $9 a pop. Europe side looking like 12 to 13s. We're a lot lower than you guys. Davis, make sure you get your Davises because it's a good one. It's going to do good long term because it grabs blue and green. So as long as you are playing a blue-green deck, this Davis actually matters. Europe side looking like €4 to €5. Morphemon promo 112 starting to show some decrease, which is good to see. I know for a fact that Yosemon is never going to be that competitive. Europe side looking like 16s to 18s. You know what would fix this deck is the same thing that fixed every other dual color. Make a bunch of memory tamers, memory boosts, and have it search one of the colors and a white card. It would help so much for Morphemon. It would solve the Morphemon problem a little bit better. Taking a look now, though. Imperial Drum Fighter mode, Dragonic Roar, showing some movement. I'm not happy about it, but hey, $16 a pop is what you're expecting. Europe side looking like 15s to 18s. But all in all, though, guys, that is the Market Watch. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.